Hello, I'm Bunnery.
I'm Brad Mower,
and this is IFXtra. So, we hope you've all had a good week. It's been busy and productive and healthy. We've had a very tiring week, haven't we? Working and quizzing, and yeah, you've been doing lots of work, haven't you?
Yeah, it's all like, external stuff to pay for all this. So yeah, I'll be honest with you, I haven't really got that much done.
No, not
in terms of the the game and interesting things.
Yeah.
It's been a quiet week on that front, I'm afraid.
Okay.
But yeah,
You're still hoping to get it done by Christmas?
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, I was hoping to get it done by the birthday, so that will just put us like 6 months late.
Yeah, that's okay. It's not bad for development.
It's a matter of just sort of getting some blocks of time to work on it. We're freeing up a bit of time from some other things we were doing, other contract stuff we were doing. So hopefully there should be a bit more time. I can get into a bit of a rhythm, get it all done. Had a couple of queries about odds and ends this week. One thing that sprung to mind was Merry Cricket asking about IFX IRL games. Will they be in the new version of the app? Yes, they will. Good. Because at the minute that's only on Windows and web. We want to get it on Android, etc. So more people can take part in those.
It'd be cool. Yeah. Okay, let's go and see who won this week's awards. Picture of the week this week goes to Pew Pew Pie for Yoda Teletubbies. I love it when we have a crossover of genre and Yoda makes an adorable Teletubby. Well done, Pew Pew.
My favourite description this week was An Irate Brit by Lindsay Wins. Sometimes the simple stuff just makes you actually laugh out loud. And the fact that someone going, "Oi, mate," was immediately identified as an irate Brit made me laugh. Nice work, Lindsay Wins.
Community pick of the week this week goes to Heraclium for the moon base. That is absolutely gorgeous. I just love how the earth looks 3D with this little bit of blue in it and that pop of colour for the moon base. That is amazing, Heraclium, as always. They were amazing.
Awesome stuff there, as always.
Of course. Now we're going to see what we were talking about last week in the forums. So last week in the forums, I said, as it's a new month, let's see if we can inspire each other with our favourite quotes or sayings that have struck a chord with us or help us through the tough times. So mine was, your mind is a powerful thing. When you fill it with positive thoughts, your life will start to change. That's quite cool, isn't it?
Very true. Yeah.
Did you have one?
I quoted, in this world of many distractions, thou shalt not lose focus. Thou must stay on track.
That sounds quite biblical.
Yeah, it's not.
It's not.
But yeah, we used to have that written on the bottom of the whiteboard in the office over here. I was just looking over at it, but we've wiped it off since. And I said that when I posted it, and then Amber, who seems to know me too well here, was like, "Oh yeah, how did that work out for you?" It didn't work out. No.
Maybe because you rubbed it off the board. Maybe we need to put it back.
Well, perhaps yes. I do struggle not going off on random little side projects and things.
Yeah.
We have a channel on Discord where you and Ferret basically say like, no, focus, finish the thing you're doing.
Exactly.
Yeah. And it doesn't always work. No. I mean, I've got another really cool idea for something that I want to do, but I'm trying to be good. Yeah, I'm trying to be good.
Okay. Spacey said, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all.
True.
And do you know what that comes from?
I kind of do, but I can't quite think what it is.
It's Bambi.
Of course, yes.
Thumper's mom says to Thumper, remember what your dad used to say? That was it, what his dad used to say. She's quite cute. Mary Cricket said, we need to do our part to make the world a better place. And that comes from Greg in Over the Garden Wall. Is that a film?
I'm not sure. Again, I recognise that, but I can't quite place it.
Good.
Now, I think this is an interesting point because I think a lot of people rely on
other people to do something.
Yeah, on basically getting bailed out by stuff.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, we need to try and do things ourselves. Yeah. 9% said, if you're going through hell, keep going.
I think that was Churchill who said that. Yeah, absolutely.
Bananas, saying, when nothing goes right, go left.
I'm all in favour of going left.
I like that idea as
Yeah,
well.
it's good.
You know, if things aren't going to plan,
try something else.
maybe
Go
you need a new
another
plan.
direction. Yeah. Said most human beings have an almost infinite capacity to take things for granted, and that was apparently from Aldous Huxley's Brave New World, which I think is just being serialised on TV at the moment.
Oh, really? Maybe we should watch that.
Yeah, we should.
I'll let you do this one.
Oh, yeah, because she also shows an Oscar Wilde one. Experience is merely the name men give to their mistakes. Well, you learn by experience. That's true. Yeah.
Yeah, I quite like that.
I do too.
Because the thing is, a lot of people don't like doing things in case they fail, but failure is just learning how not to do it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You always learn something useful from it.
I know how not to do loads of stuff.
Me too.
And it's always educational.
Okay, now we're going to see what we're going to be talking about next week in the forums. This week I'm asking, what is the scariest film you've ever seen? It doesn't have to be a horror film either. Some things just strike us as scary. We can't forget them. I've jumped at films like Jaws, for example, but the one that scared me and stayed with me was the recent remake of The Invisible Man. I was expecting a fun spy caper, but it was pretty frightening. I won't give any spoilers, but don't watch it on your own. How about you?
If you'd like to chime in with that, just head over to the general discussion forum. It's the pin thread for the week, so you'll find it at the top of the thread list. Cool.
Now don't forget, tomorrow night is quiz night. Proper quiz night, like 5 rounds of Zeitgeist quizzing.
If you've not seen this before, every Sunday night at 7 p.m. UK time, over on twitch.tv/interference, we run Zeitgeist, the interference quiz of the week. It's a live interactive quiz stream where you can play along against the rest of the audience. Each round is based on one of the week's drawings from Interference, and Bunnery here writes all of the questions. Well, she picks the drawings, writes all of the questions. It's a big surprise for everyone else. Even I don't know what's going on. I just turn up and see what happens, really. But you can give us a little hint. You can. You're going to tell us the featured artists this week.
Okay, this week's artists are Hymnody, 9%, Gekkaby, Heejee Beejee, and Dragon Wings.
Okay. Yeah. I can imagine some good things in there. Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
So who won last Sunday?
Well, the way that it works is as you're answering questions, we'll give you 10 points if you're right and an extra bonus point if you're fastest. And we add it all up at the end and see who did the best. And on Sunday, that was 9%, finishing in first place on 200 points. Darth was in second place on 186. And then Phantom was in third place on 182.
Well done. So on Thursday, we do a different kind of quiz, which is called Zeitgeist 20, and we have 20 questions on the same topic. And this Thursday, it was all about, who am I?
Yeah, that was quite interesting.
Like
yeah, like you sort of described different people.
Things that they've done.
Yeah, and we had to figure out who they were. So yeah, that was really interesting, actually.
It was fun, wasn't it?
And I learnt that, I confess that I always thought it was Barbara Streisand with an L, and everyone thought I was crazy. Apparently it's Streisand.
Streisand, yeah. And apparently she took an A out of her name, Barbara.
Educational.
Yeah.
So again, we gave everyone points, added them all up at the end to see who did the best on Who Am I. And Darth finished in first place, 213. Goose was in second place on 193. And Trillion, one of our newbies for the night, was in third on 192.
They did well, didn't they? The first go at the game, and they were third.
Yeah.
Really good going.
It's always nice when you get a newbie in and then they do really well on their first go.
So next week, unfortunately on Thursday, we're busy, so we can't actually do a quiz, but it will return the week after.
So yeah, Thursday, we're going to have a Thursday night off, but Sunday will be on as normal.
As normal, yeah.
And then we'll be back after that.
We will, yeah.
No, I mean the Sunday after the Thursday.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Yeah, so basically, so Sunday, tomorrow, and then we're missing Thursday, back Sunday.
Yeah.
A week tomorrow.
We'll remind you again tomorrow in the quiz.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Don't worry.
Okay, so I think that's all the news for now, isn't it?
I believe so.
Just goes to say.
Yeah, if you're not already taking part in the game, then get involved at playinterference.com. You can also follow us on Twitter at PlayIFX or on Facebook at PlayInterference. We've also now got a Patreon page at patreon.com/interference if you want to give us a bit of monthly support for the ongoing maintenance of the game, building the new app, running the quiz, all of these other bits and pieces that we do. We really appreciate your support, and patrons get supporter status in Interference, so they get things like access to replays, the custom invite system. If you're a quiz player as well, you get your own custom entrance shout out from Ava when you join in.
That's cool. Okay, that's it for now. So we'll see you again next Saturday.
Yep, have a great week. We'll see you next Saturday. Bye.